Good evening, everyone, or at least good evening for me. This is the SIS graphics card we had in the MMX PC. It's the 6326 AGP. Well, that's interesting because as you can see, it's PCI card, but I guess the chip was basically designed for AGP, and this is the 4MB version. We can see two of these 2MB chips here, and also some kind of sockets or empty places in the PCB for additional 4MB, because this card came out with 8 megs as well. So basically not much here, just the chip, the memories, and this is the BIOS, which is replaceable if anyone wants to replace it. I don't know why. And also there's just the VGA connection, and basically it's a really tiny little card. Some of these capacitors, maybe a clock generator, and yeah, minor things. And also I don't really know why this is here, maybe some extension. Yeah, I'm not that good with those, but the main reason I just removed this card is there is the new card arrived already, and that will be a really beefy, really good card, or at least for the P5. And this card is a Voodoo card, a Banshee. This is the Creative 3D Blaster Banshee with this really nice looking dark green PCB, and the actual model number is CT6760. And as you can see, there are many with the chips, 8 altogether, and it gives us 16 megabytes of VRAM, which is awesome. And also, and the GPU, or at least if you can name it GPU, because it was before the GeForce, so at least the graphics chip has this little heatsink here. I think that would be great to add a fan to keep it cooler, because it can be, yeah, it could become hot. And there are also some minor chips here for something, yeah, and also this kind of extension here. We've seen this card as well, and the VGA connection. And as you can see, it's a bigger card, and it's still PCI, of course. Yeah, it looks like a graphics card, while this is just something from the past. Yeah. So 16 megabytes and a PCI card. This is really awesome. I never seen such card on PCI platform, because this machine, of course, doesn't have any AGP slot yet. So just the ISO slots and the PCI slots, and I have the Creative. No, it's a Creative card, but yeah, I always forget which one. The Sunblaster 128. And this is some extension, I think, for the matte coprocessor, if you're using 486 or something here, but this is already an MMX. And this cable jungle here, hard drive, power supply, and of course the floppy and the DVD. Yeah, DVD is a bit too much here, but it's working great, so that's fine. A bit blurry, never mind. So we will test the Voodoo. Finally, we will have acceleration in the Quake games, and also we will try Quake 1, 2, and 3, and I hope, first of all, and that it will work. It just arrived, I haven't tried it yet, so really hope it will be a decent card. And finally, I can finish this PC and use it for retro gaming. Yeah, maybe Windows 95 will come onto it later. I'm not sure, because I'm using this USB to extension card, and I'm not sure I will keep the USB in this machine. Oh, we'll see. But yeah, we'll focus on the graphics card, looking for some decent drivers and test those games. Okay, I hope you will enjoy this video. So the Voodoo card is in the PC right there, and it's damn hot, but otherwise is running beautifully. And I'm trying to run Unreal Tournament 2003, which, well, is not succeeded. And also in every text I'm experiencing this strange, I don't know, unreadable text basically, and I wasn't able to figure out what's the issue with it. So let's try UT 2004 as well. So what I found in UT 2003, that I was able to start it once or twice, but only until the main menu, and then if you click on settings or instant action, it just dies, which is not good. But yeah, I think these are just really two new games for the Voodoo drivers, which are from 2000. Yeah, so let's try UT 2004, maybe it will do something. So it was even worse than UT 2003 actually, because it shows the intro but then it crashes. So yeah, let's wait for it actually. And I also have to mention that 640 by 480 is wavy with this card. I will show that later. So let's see what we got here. Yes, this is the intro on the Voodoo Banshee. No sound at all. Yeah, because of some options, but it runs, which is great. And now it's dead. So yeah, that's it. One more thing I will quickly show is the driver version, if I can show it to you. So, and in general, you can see the performance in Windows 98. I guess it's the Voodoo, maybe the README file. Yeah, driver kit, Banshee driver. Well, it's hard to tell. Yeah, 1.04. That's for the Banshee, I guess. Okay, so I will remove these two games to have some space, and then we'll go through all the other games and test them. Just one quick try on OT 2003, maybe. Well, yeah, that's it. So, yeah, 80 Vampires of course is running good, and Doom 95, Doom 2, Lion King, Duke Nukem 3D, those are all fine. Also Dungeon Keeper, but there are no changes at all. So, oh, what you can see. And UD 2003, it's now running. I haven't rebooted or anything, but it just decided to run. Interesting, yeah. But as you can see, there are still some issues. And what I wanted to show you quickly, yeah, graphical issues here as well. Stat frames. And as you can see, we have really decent frame rate, and it's still the MMX, and we are around 30, which is great. But I guess if I go to the settings, and I think it's memory related, so the system RAM with this card is just not okay, but strange because it's loading and it's loaded, then crashed. So yeah, that's it. And I probably don't do a cut here. Yeah, 3D Mark 99 and 2000 are fully functional, no issues at all. And also 3D Mark 99, so let's see the Banshee scores. Here. Okay, this was the 640x4 RT with the fast card we had here, this is, and it was 308. So same 640x4 AT with the Banshee, and we were getting 1156, which is awesome. And I'm going to 800 by 600. Sorry, yeah, this one. Yeah, and it's 1280 by 1024, and we are still around 1150, which is amazing. Yeah, so 800 by 600 as well. So there is no performance difference at all between these resolutions, and this is because it's extremely CPU limited. So the Banshee is not running at max, definitely here. And in 2000 we've got, yeah, with the 640 by 480, just 127. And with the Banshee we having 405. Yeah, it's almost 4 times, but a very low score. But as you can see, 800 by 600 and 1024 by 768 as well, 404. And the max resolution, we just seeing a very little drop in the score at 1280 by 1024, just a little decrease. So it's extremely CPU limited, and the 3D Mark 2001 just crashes during the install, where it does something with the textures and it crashes. So, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, let's go to the next game. Calling McRae Rally here, and we set all the detail options to low because of the CPU limit, but the draw distances are at the highest because wasn't really affecting anything at all. And the resolution is 800 by 600. This is the greatest I was able to set with the Voodoo card, and also the textures are at the maximum, and the distance mountains are really nice. Also the car is looking great, and it's really smooth. I used fraps before this, and it was around 32 and 34 frames per second, which is really great. Yeah, so this game is extremely playable with this card. So if you had an old PC like this MMX and had a Voodoo card in it, it just makes all the games run extremely beautifully and fast. So as Phil said, the Voodoo experience is just awesome. I'm not testing Tomb Raider, I never really played that game, but yeah, this is just amazing. It really is. This is a very slow CPU, and yeah, with this card it just runs flawlessly. Yeah, so let's just move to the next game. And this is Turok, the Dinosaur Hunt. And with this game my options are very limited. With the SIS card I had many options to set for no reason, like graphic options and resolutions and stuff, but with the Banshee I only able to select a 640 by 480 or 5 something, so yeah. 5 file by 384 or something like this. But yeah, I just selected the 640 by 480, and there is no options in the game, so with this card, but it runs really smooth, and it's also looking really great as well. I'm using only the keyboard now, but as you can see I'm in the second level or even further. Yeah. And it's really playable. And also you can see that there is some kind of waving on the screen, and this card only produces it with the 640 by 480 resolution. Yeah, it's quite obvious right now, and 2D as well, Windows desktop as well. You can see this effect. But yeah, basically, yeah, total playable. No option here to set draw distance or anything at all. But yeah, everything looks great and runs extremely well with the MMX, so yeah, it's a really big difference. Okay, let's move forward. And this game is Unreal Gold, and I've chosen 800 by 600 because the UI is just scaling right, and this resolution 16-bit of course because it's the Voodoo card. The textures are not really great with the medium settings, so yeah, because it's a bit CPU limited here, and I mean it would require a better CPU to run it all. I've chosen these options, and audio is set to the lowest possible, but it's a great improvement over software, so we'll just press an Ask and See. Basically everything is looking perfectly, no issues, the water is nice, we have textures, we have the light maps, and it just runs nicely. Some minor lagging or lower frame rates here and there, but basically it's looking beautifully, so there's nothing more demanding here than this fly through over the castle. And as you can see, it's working beautifully. So let's just try to jump into the game, because yeah, with this card I was able to actually see the level and play a little. So I progressed some to this open part. So yeah, basically the hard drive is pretty slow, and the CPU as well, but yeah, it's loaded up, and let me see if I can walk around. Well, oh god. So yeah, it's running very nicely, as you can see. So you actually can play games on this PC, which is amazing. Great Voodoo experience here. So let's just jump to another game, shall we? Yeah. And this is the first Quake, or Quake 1, or GL Quake, actually 800 by 600. It's the 0.98 version of GL Quake, and as you can see, it's running pretty smoothly, and the graphics looks good as well. So let's try to move a little. Maybe I have too much reflection on my display, and yeah, I'm just dead already. But let's hope, yeah, here we are once again. So this will be the fire button. We're having some zombies here which are unkillable, except with the grenades. I realized you can shoot them into pieces, but you just can't shoot them to death, no matter how much you shoot on them, and I'm probably dying here as well. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty small, no lag since the CPU is not an issue. So this is zombie just came back, and I almost killed myself. That's no issue here. Quake is looking really great, but the sun is not helping much, so it looks pretty much horrible. The reflection is greater than the image itself. Yeah, it's a little bit down. And I think I will die. Yeah, I do. So, with one hand, it's not that easy. But yeah, Quake is running awesome. And this is a Quake 2 800 by 600 textures at maximum, and sound quality is the lowest, of course, because of the CPU. So let's see how it runs. I was hoping I can shoot with the control key, but no, so yeah, I'll stick with the mouse and this way. Unfortunately, I don't have my helper with this game now, so or with these MMX projects, so I have to hold the camera, talk and imitate playing as well. I think in Quake 2 you can just look up as well. It's awesome. So basically it runs pretty smooth and also looking great. Yeah, of course it's a fast-paced game, so you don't have time to just stand here and do nothing. Yeah, open elsewhere. I don't know this level, but yeah, as I mentioned, all the games are just running greatly with the Voodoo. Of course, they all planned with the Voodoo card in mind. Maybe I'm just I started to remember where I was. Never mind. Yeah, so this is Quake 2. You should come down. Yeah, great. Okay, and yeah, it's great looking and very much playable. It's a good thing. And I should. So one more thing left, or one more try we should try, is Quake 3 Arena. Yeah, that's a really recent game, or at least to this machine, but this is a good card, so let's hope we will get a few frames, or at least just a start with Quake 3. Well, just hope the best. And God bless the Voodoo, we are here in Quake 3 Arena. 16-bit colors, 800 by 600, vertex lighting, geometry low, and yeah, basically everything is as low as possible. Resolution's not an issue. CPU bound basically, and I think the sound quality is, well, I wanted it to be low, but it just forget about it. Well, as you can see, it's very quick at reloading, well, more or less. And yeah, I was in this level already, that makes it a little longer to load in, but it does. So we'll take a look at this level and basically seeing that this MMX with the Voodoo Banshee and 64 megabytes of RAM is a really good PC. I think I will make a Windows 95 machine of it for me, for Quake 1 and 2 and Doom and DOS games. And yeah, I'll leave Quake 3 for the Pentium 3. But still, it's fine. Yeah, the sound is pretty laggy, and textures are okay, so no glitches here, no reflections, it's fine. And yeah, basically that's it. And we have Crash here. Hey, where are you? Yeah, I'm still trying to play with just keyboard, and she's easy target, just walking around, but still. And I'm using these 2D representations for the pickups because, yeah, maybe it's faster. And we have a frag. Actually, I was able to play a few levels with this PC, so it's not that bad. And we're running Quake 3, so it's a big deal. I'm sad a little about the new Unreal tournaments that are not playable, but well, I think it's understandable, so great. really. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe. And I think I just continued playing Quick 3 for a while. So bye bye.